Last month, I made almost $10,000, and in this video, I want to share step by step exactly how I did it. Looking at my Stripe account, I made $9,977.16 the month of May, and the previous month I did 7.7K. Let me walk you through step by step exactly how I did it because I believe that you can do it too. And pretty much in this day and age, anyone can do it. And I'm only starting and growing and hoping to double and triple these numbers ASAP. All right. Step one is I picked a niche. Okay. And the niche that I chose was real estate. Now, I'm not a realtor myself. I have some real estate agents in the family. So I know about the business. But again, this was a new endeavor starting for me. So I went around Facebook and I went to a few groups with a lot of realtors in them. So, for example, this one, Real Estate Agent Referral Network and Marketing Tips, 335,000 members and growing. And it's managed by a very nice lady named Debbie Morrow. And then if we look for me here, you can see the post that I made. All right. The posts that I made were these kind of they're called two-step posts that kind of bring people in and pique their interest and give something that they want. Hey, I made a Facebook ads template for realtors. Leads for $2. That gets leads for $2. Anybody interested? 153 comments. Right. Case study, 249 spent on Facebook, 120 leads and one deal, 6,000 in return. Who wants this? 78 comments. So some were more successful than others. For example, this one got 89, but this one got 248, right? So you can see it's all comments by people. And what I would do is I would friend them, right? If I can, because some people don't allow you to friend them. And then I would reply to them and I would DM them. And this is time consuming, but I would DM them, right? And then I would either send them to a free training or a webinar or just chat with them and ask them what their pain points are. And the point of this was to get them to a Zoom call and to pitch them my services, which was Facebook ads for realtors, okay? And what I would charge for these services is anywhere from 200 to, I would say, 500 per month. Okay, that would be the range of services. The majority of them kind of meeting in the middle at 300. Okay, so realtors, they're a lot of them don't have money for marketing. They're not like other small businesses, so that's something to keep in mind. That's the downside. The upside is there's a lot of them, so they're easy to find, and they're always have all their info out there, and they want to be contacted usually by people. Mostly it's by people that want to buy or sell homes, but yeah, you get the point. So then what I would do is I would have a Zoom call with them and I would ask them what their pain point was, and it's usually marketing. And then I would sell them on my services, right? Which I just described. And what I would do is I would make a very simple ad for them, such as this. So for example, this is realtors usually they want either buyer ads or seller ads, right? Buyer leads or seller leads. Now, the system works with any kind of small business. It doesn't have to be real estate specific. So if you are a small business owner or you are thinking of starting an agency or you run an agency and you want to focus on specific small business niche. So, for example, realtors, dentists, chiropractors, window washers, lawn care, and landscaping, car detailing and wash. Those are really good. Med spas for Botox, hair salons, barbershops. Those all need this. They all need what we're selling. Okay. So then I would make a simple ad like this for them from a template, and as you can see, I would launch it and it would get some traction, right? And if people click on learn more, they would get this actual list of homes. So I'm offering this kind of something, a freebie, a lead magnet in exchange for their information, right? So this would be like an ad, for example, on the East Coast in New Jersey. Then this would be something in Florida. So I would pick homes that are relevant to that geographic region, obviously, right? Here's another one in Florida, and the results would come in. And for example, so this realtor spent $1,000 on ads, right? Now this is outside of my $300 fee, so I would charge 300, right, for my services for providing this software for them, right? This is called Zenlead, and I'll show you later how you can set this up for yourself. I actually didn't have to create it. All I had to do was white label an existing software. You could see the URL here called HighLevel. And then they would pay me 300, and then they would spend about another $10 a day. So it would be 300 per month for me, plus for my services to set this up. And once I set this up, it's set it and forget it pretty much, unless there's small tweaks or something's not working, which is pretty rare. And they're spending $10 a day, which is 300 a month on ads, right? So this 1,000 you're looking at is for about 3 to 4 months, right? So they, for example, this client spent 1,000, got 476 conversions, which are leads. Conversions are leads at $2.31 per lead, and that is a great cost. And this agent actually closed a deal from this, or multiple deals at this point. So you could see the ROI. For example, they spent 1,000 on ads. So this is this year. Up until now, today's June 1st, right? And they paid me about 300 per month. So that's, let's say, another 1,000, right? So they spent 2K on marketing, right? And they made 10K in their commission if they got that one. I know for a fact they got the one deal out of this, right? There may be multiple. I think they got a seller as well, or a double ending, but let's just say one deal minimum. So that's a 5x return, right? 5x return, 500% ROI, or whatever the math is on that. And yeah, so this agent is happy and they keep doing this with me. So you can do this for any small business. Here's another one, 178 leads at $3.24, right? You could see now, sometimes I'd launch an ad and, for example, it wouldn't perform that well, and then I would pause it and I would launch another one. And yeah, it just works really well. So if you'd like to make an extra 300 per month, or for one small business client that you have, and then get another one, then you're in the right training. So just stick with me and I'll explain to you how exactly I set this up. You can see my logo's on it. I called it Zen Lead, right? I actually put it on a domain that people can log in. So for example, if they come over to app.zenlead.io, the domain, they can log into their account on their end from and see all the branding and everything, and they think they're using Zenlead. But in fact, what they are using is something that we call a white labeled SaaS. SaaS stands for software as a service, okay? And the white labeled software that I'm using is GoHighLevel, right? It's an incredible suite of tools, okay, that allows you to have basically take already what they have. They have a massive team of developers working on this 24/7. They have a huge community. They have all of the things that you need. Any small business marketing needs can be filled with this: websites, funnels, calendars, conversation, two-way conversations on social media, all from this automations, AI chatbots. Like, it's just nonstop, and they keep constantly adding new features. So basically, I went over, I did the 14-day free trial. Okay, I put my logo on it, I put my domain on it, and then what they do is they give you this kind of agency feature. So I basically have an agency view, and then I have multiple sub accounts in that agency, and each sub account could be a small business or a realtor or whatever, whoever you're serving, right? And then here, what I could do is I can create a plan. So for example, I want to have a standard plan, 197 monthly, okay, 1970 annually, right? So you basically, they save 2 months worth, right? You just multiply by 10 instead of 12, right? I could have a professional plan at 297. I could have a premium plan at 997. It all depends on what I want to put into it. So if I'm setting this up and giving it to them and they do it themselves, obviously it's a lower tier item, so I can charge them less. If I'm attached to it, usually I set it up, I charge 297. Okay, so yeah, so you could literally come in and you can go and add your own plan. You can name it whatever you want. You can put your own description. You can go next. Okay, you can put a category. Maybe you don't even have to put a category. Okay, let's just put default. And then you could literally say how much you want to charge over here. Okay, let me make this bigger so you can see. So I could literally come in and say, how much am I charging per month? Let's say I want $497. Okay. I can set my annual charge, my annual fee. I can say how many users they can have in here. I can say how many. So for example, I could put one user limit. If they want another user to add, a user would be like somebody, like a coworker that would use the same software. I could limit it. I could charge them more for other users. I could charge them for the contact limit. So it's really incredible of all the things that I can do to get this set up. Yeah, so that's pretty much how this works. And another cool thing is that what I can do is I can create my own website, such as zenlead.io, okay? A marketing website showcasing this from a template. This took me half an hour to create, right? The templates that are in HighLevel, that's the software. And then I can go to pricing. So people can actually buy this online. So one thing, I can onboard them and send them the payment link, right? That's what I usually do. But they can come over here and they can choose their free trial. And for example, they can go, okay, I want this 197 per month. Now, if they get this, it's a do it yourself. It's a DIY. It doesn't come with me, right? If they buy it from me directly, then I come with it. I charge more. I charge 300, 400, 500, and then I can help them set this up, right? So for example, they come in over here, 14-day free trial. Let's say they put their name, Greg, let's g@gmail.com, whatever. Right, go to step 2. And over here, they can actually select their package, right? So they can go for the 197, they can go for the 297, all right? And you can set up a free trial. Another thing is, if I do, it's a done for you service, right? I differentiate a little bit. So DIY and DFY, right? DIY, DFY. So this, what you're looking at is DIY. They come to the website. Let's say I advertise it. They choose one of several options, right? And then they put in their credit card. They get a free trial. With DIY, I give a free trial. Okay. And then 2 weeks later, their payment kicks in and they're on their own. They just, if they need support, they can message or email the support email, right? For done for you, I don't give a free trial. Okay. I don't give a free trial. They pay right away. I send them a payment link, and I do it for them. So that's the thing. So you totally can set this up, and you can set up a free trial if you wanted to. Okay. And then when they come in and they log in, it's all from your own branded domain, and they log in, they think it's your software. Now, in the beginning, I was a little bit scared to tell them, okay, if they find out, what if they find out it's GoHighLevel? What if they find out it's HighLevel? It's not really Zenly. Now I'm proud of it, and I'm like, hey, we are supported by HighLevel, which is a multi-million-dollar massive company, right? Probably going to be $1 billion valuation soon. They're surpassing players like ClickFunnels or anybody in that space, or just because they have things that are beyond anything that you could ever imagine. So I create a simple ad like this. They come into their CRM, into the contacts, the CRM, right? Then we go to automation. I have already set up automations that will drip a nurture campaign to these leads. So for example, I come over here, and this is so much fun to set this up. You'll be tempted to spend weeks and weeks in this. So for example, if they come in from a lead form from Facebook, see, it's a lead form, a Facebook lead form from the ad, get an email, they get an SMS, there's a wait step. So for example, you could have wait X amount of time, wait 1 minute, wait 2 days. Then, for example, SMS 1, hey, hi, contact first name. Contact first name is the lead, right? So if it's John, it's going to be John. If it's Bob, it's going to be Bob. Hi, John, I got your home list request. Yay, just send out a quick email with the list. Did you receive it? Let me know. This is, and then username. So contact name is the lead. Username is always the realtor. If it's Lynn is the realtor, then this will say Lynn and their last name, right? So how valuable is this for a small business? Okay, then the client gets notified, waits 4 hours, second SMS comes in. Hey, give me a quick reply. What did you think? Message me, reply to me, so we can send. So this has SMS, email, they have Instagram messaging. This is really, so what I do for my client is I have a 60-day drip campaign for real estate. It's crazy. And sometimes leads reply on day 11, but this is just automated. This is the beauty of this, is it's automated. And if somebody replies at any moment, it just turns off, stops on response. And then the realtor takes over and they have conversations with them. They go into their pipeline and the opportunities. Over here, you can, so a crazy feature is reputation management. So I know people that sell this alone. Okay. So this is so valuable because, for example, all you have to do is just sync it up with their Google Business profile, which was called Google My Business back in the days, GMB, right? And when somebody comes in and they type in, for example, realtor near me, okay? And then there's a map and people show up, and it all depends how many reviews you have and how well optimized it is. Guess what? You can offer them this review kind of automation where you could send an automated SMS or an automated email to their leads, to their customers, especially if it's like high turnover, like restaurant. So they come in, they get their meal, they check out, the owner asks for their phone number, and then it gets put in the system, and then you send out review requests if they enjoyed the meal. You give them a little survey, and then how valuable is that service, especially for things like restaurant. Okay, so there's a ton of features that you could do with this. There's a ton of things. I focus more on Facebook ads, right? That is my thing because I have a lot of experience, and Facebook ads is super easy to launch because I have integrated an ads launcher with this software. So all they do is I come in here, or they can come in here, click on Facebook ads, right? They go to launch new campaign, choose Facebook, and the beauty of this is it's already templatized, right? It's already I have client specific templates, then I have general templates. So for example, buyer leads, right? So I have homes under X, homes starting from this, townhouses, semis, condos, high rises, modern, pool, ocean view. So all of these templates that they can come over here, and launching this is just, it's never been easier. Like, it's just, you click select, okay? You put your city, you put a specific home feature that you want to show up on the ad, the name, the starting price, and then you go to pretty much launch campaign. It's super duper easy. Let me show you a simpler one over here. So for example, they come in and click on this. Let's say they have their list of homes. They have several templates. They come over here, click select. Okay. They put their city. So for example, whatever, North Tampa, home starting price, let's just say $549, and then that's pretty much it. The budget, so $10, right? This website is at the end of it. When people become a lead, you can take them to a website. So for example, let's choose this one, and then I can hit launch. If I want to go to optional info, which I usually do, I put a location in here. So for example, I go and I put in, let's say, Tampa. And what this does is this puts a 15-mile radius around Tampa and launches their ad in that area. If you're wondering why do I do this, is because yes, I can go to their ad account. I can ask for permission to their ad account. I can go and tinker with it, but it's just, this is just templatized. It saves me so much time. Like I literally, like you saw how quick this was, less than 5 minutes, right? Imagine if I had to, for those of you that have done Facebook in the past, you know how tedious it is. You come in, you have to create campaign, choose your objective, choose your pixel, choose your this, create an ad set within it. All of this is done with the software. It's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. Click launch, and that's it. It literally goes into launch, and then that's it. And then in the media section, I can choose what media I have. So they already have their specific media that I created for them. Anyways, guys, so this is all done, and you're seeing this, and people think it's my software. It's ZenLead, right? They're like, wow, ZenLead is really awesome. There's a dialer in here. This is crazy. You could have a power dialer in here, meaning that you could just load a bunch of contacts and just, it will start calling them automatically. It's incredible. So the clients love it, right? So you could either do it DIY, which is, that's the true SaaS of it, do it yourself, you just sell the software, or you can do it DFY, done for you. That would be software with a service, right? SWAS, sorry for that. Or it's the true agency, like SMMA. right? SMMA style, that would be done for you. So I do this. This is more, I do this one, but I know plenty of people that do this because I can charge you a little bit higher for this. Okay. And once I set it up, honestly, I launch this ad and the client just gets leads, gets automations, and I really don't have to do much. And then every month I collect, let's say $300, $400, $500, right? This is how I do it. This is how it works. Below this video, there's going to be a link to get started with HighLevel if you want to do this for yourself. I would love for you to get started. Now, if you go to GoHighLevel.com, which you're welcome to, you'll get a 14-day free trial. If you use my link below, which is an affiliate link, meaning I will get a small commission from this to support this channel. It's no extra payment for you. That will give you a 30-day instead. You'll have a 30-day free trial. If you want to check it out, if you want to get started, go ahead and do this. I'll keep making more trainings about this. And if you have any questions, please comment below or feel free to reach out. And yeah, this is a new thing. People are getting started. Some have been doing it for a year. I've been doing this for about a year, and looking forward to scaling this to the moon and teaching others how to do this. I really think this is it's not hard. It's not like building your own software, which is like a nightmare to hire teams overseas, and developers and engineers, and things keep crashing. They have their own team. You lean on them for everything, any kind of support. And all you do is, again, you come over here and you set your plan and you set your pricing and you sell it, all these features, these are all different features that they have that you could sell as standalone features or together, or so this is really fantastic. Yeah, go ahead, get started below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.